Hello everyone, this is Golden O Games, and today we are going to be doing our very first ever Nikke recording. I'm playing this game on mobile, and there was a recent release of a new costume for Rapi, so we're going to check it out as the subject for today's video. So, let's go to the outpost. And go straight to the command center. Rapi, what the heck are you doing? You're still not up yet. Huh? Said Anise. Neon enters the room. Neon, whoa, are you okay? You look like you just saw Rapi in a cute outfit. Neon stops. Oh. And beholds what she sees. Rapi is wearing a pink pajama top, a black see-through top, and holds a pillow that says yes, with a look of concern on her face. Anise, shocked by what she sees, states, "Damn it, who the heck are you?" Neon adds to it, "Time to unleash the firepower," as though the woman before them was a mere intruder. Rapi blinks and asks, "Do you really have to react like that?" Anise, still outraged, "Shut it, you monster! Give Rapi back now," she declares. Neon stammers, "Could she have been corrupted?" To the two Nikkes, this was not like the Rapi that they were familiar with. The one that they had always known, straight-laced and buttoned up, was wearing a cute outfit. What happened to her? Neon declares, "We need to get Master right away." Rapi just stares in stunned silence. Anise then cracks and says, "This sure is interesting." Neon cracks in too. "Right? I just can't stop teasing Rapi once I start." Anise then tries to calm down a little. "So what's with the getup?" she asks. "What possessed you to wear such a cute outfit?" she continued. Neon then gasps in surprise, as though she had come to a revelation. "Wait a sec. No way. Is that the legendary Yes pillow?" Anise then begins to chuckle. "Oh ho ho ho. Swoosh. Who do you want to say yes to?" Swoosh. "And what exactly do you want to say yes to?" added Neon. Rapi stares and stammers out, "To the commander. Together tonight." Anise then freaks out a little. Wait a sec. Rapi then blinks in surprise. "What?" "After all that effort dressing up," begins Anise, "how can you just spit out something so blunt?" Neon adds in her 2 cents. "Yeah, if you're gonna do that, you might as well wear something bolder." "No, something more extreme. It'd be more effective that way." Anise chimed in, "This won't do. Neon, get ready. Let's show her how it's done." "Got it," added Neon. Anise takes the yes pillow from Rapi and settles on the edge of the bed. Neon clears her throat. "Rapi, are you there?" When Neon pretends to open the door and walk in, Anise just stares. Anise averts her gaze and lifts the pillow to cover her face, leaving only her eyes visible. "Phew, did you see that?" Rapi stares in confusion. "See what?" "Oh, come on," groused Anise. That bashful glance I threw your way. Saying it out loud would have been way too embarrassing, so I made a cute gesture of lifting the pillow. And even that clearly says, I'm down for anything you want. All of that packed into one full-on award-worthy performance. Yes, added Neon, that super girly and bashful vibe. That's exactly what this outfit is aiming for. Rapi doesn't know what to say at the moment. Looks like you're not convinced, said Neon. Anise sighed. Well, looks like it's on us to train her. Then I'll cover the girly stuff, stated Neon. And you take care of the bashful side, Anise. Wait, what? I'm not exactly good at being all shy either, complained Anise. Zing. So this is where you were, said the commander. The two are stunned. I open Rapi's door and step inside. Anise and Neon freeze as they've seen a ghost. What's wrong? The commander asks. So you see, began Anise. Rapi, She said she got some new sleepwear and wanted to see if it looks good on her, stated Neon, quickly. So we're just having some girl talk. That's right, girl talk, added Anise. Oh, are you on a video call with her? The commander asks. Can you tell her the central government meeting this afternoon has been cancelled? The commander continued. Huh? What? Asked the two of them. The commander looks at them confused. Anise and Neon's eyes dart around the room. Yeah, that's right. We're, like, on a video call. Rapi's out, shopping for clothes right now, stated Anise. Yeah. We're helping Rapi see how her new clothes match up with the ones in her closet, added Neon. Rapi, you heard that, right? Your afternoon meeting has been cancelled. Wow, that's fab, said Anise. Yeah, it's a rare day, so make sure to get some rest, stated the commander. I should probably take it easy too, he added. Yeah, let's go shopping with Rapi or something, stated Anise. Master, you enjoy your rest too, added Neon cheerfully. Go to the lobby. Yeah, let's go shopping with Rapi or something, stated Anise. Master, you enjoy your rest too, stated Neon. Zing. Phew, stated Anise, relieved. I think that just shaved 30 minutes off my life, added Neon. Same here, said Anise. Anyway, Rapi actually bolted in that split second. Anise makes her way to the open window. Wow, impressive in all sorts of ways, said Neon. Okay, I'll give her a call and get her to come back. Hang on, Neon. Anise leans close and whispers into Neon's ear. But that has nothing to do with this, right? Still, don't you think it'll be fun? Teased Anise. That's true, agreed Neon. Anise and Neon chuckled darkly as they patched through to Rapi on the comlink. Clatter, clatter. I ran off without even realizing it, said Rapi. Still, I really should be fully prepared before showing it. Ring, 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 ring. Rapi's comlink ran up. My phone. No, my comlink? Rapi, did you manage to get away? Asked Anise. How far did you run off? Asked Neon. I'm near the maid cafe, answered Rapi. In the alley that connects to the outpost. Ah, the one with the cat, right? Asked Neon. Where's the commander? Asked Rapi. He just went off to rest, stated Anise. The plans for this afternoon got cancelled, so he told us to take it easy too, explained Anise. Good, then I'll return at once. Not yet, cut in Neon. What? Asked Rapi. There's something you need to do first, stated Neon. Rapi was confused. Dressed like this? She looked at herself in her outfit. That's exactly the kind of outfit you need for this, stated Anise. Rapi was even more confused. Remember that thing we were talking about earlier? Asked Anise. You mean all that girly, bashful stuff? Asked Rapi, confused. Yep, agreed Anise. That's the ultimate goal of your outfit, declared Neon. But, honestly, that kind of thing isn't really your style. Neon called into Anise. Anise, let's be clear. Those words don't fit Rapi right now. Heh, exactly, agreed Anise. These are totally not words that describe you right now, Rapi. So listen up. You're going to be a yes woman today. A yes woman? Asked Rapi, confused. Think of it as training to say yes to whatever anyone says to you, declared Anise. With this training, even if the commander suddenly swoops in and hugs you later, you won't go, "Kya, what are you doing?" and push him away. Instead, you'll gasp and let it happen without the tiniest objection. I can do that right now, said Rapi. Go on, give it a shot, declared Neon. Ah. Wrong, frowned Anise. Look, you've got to add a trail at the end, not the front, and don't forget the cutesy tone. That was fine in its own way, but... began Neon. Well, it'd be boring if we stopped here. Let's get to training, shall we? Exactly, stated Anise. That is what we're here for. Did you just say something strange? Asked Rapi in confusion. Nah, your ears are playing tricks on you. All right, let's kick things off, declared Neon. You've got to drill it into your muscle memory. If you want to actually pull it off in the real deal, you know. That's true, but... Come on, let's roll, stated Anise. Instructor Anise's first lesson is coming right up. And off Rapi went to the maid cafe. The door opens with a jingle. Welcome, miss, began Aide, before she stopped. Oh? Eh? began Soda in confusion. Oh, said Coco. Rapi looks at the three maids, who are staring back at her with equal measures of confusion. Stay calm, Rapi, began Neon through the comlink. Remember, you've got to say yes to everything they say, said Anise. My, good day to you, Miss Rapi, began Aid. What a lovely attire you're wearing. Rapi stares. Thank you, she replies. Wow, what a cute outfit, said Soda. But isn't this, for indoors? No, isn't this pajamas? She asked in confusion. Yes, Rapi answered, following the instructions of her two teammates. You're not wearing shoes, said Coco. Are you on a secret mission or something? Asked Coco. Yes, said Rapi. Oh, stated Coco in realization. Aid didn't know what to say. Neither did Soda. Forgive my asking, Miss Rapi, but I trust nothing is amiss? Asked Aid. I'm fine, said Rapi. I see. That is reassuring. Should I take you to your seat? Asked Soda. Yes, please, said Rapi. Okay. Once she's done showing Rapi to her seat, Soda makes a quick escape. In her place, Coco approaches to take the order. We're having a special event today, she began. If you recite the delicious spell, you'll get a free drink. Wanna try? Rapi doesn't know what to say. Snorts Anise. Come on, Rapi, began Neon. We're in the middle of training. Rapi looks mildly embarrassed. All right, she began. Okay, just wait a sec, began Coco. Here, now you can do it, she began. You know the delicious spell, right? She asked. Rapi glares at the omurice set before her. Become tastier, she began. Coochie? She sighs in frustration. The moment Rapi steels herself and takes a breath. Jingle. The door opens. I've arrived, began Privity. Privity shows up for work. Coochie woochie boing, began Rapi. Privity did not know what to say. Their eyes meet. Privity looks at Rapi. Rapi replies in kind. Both of them look as though they had walked in on something that should never have been seen by anyone else. Soda, Coco, please step inside for a moment, began Aid, sensing the tension. Yes? Began Soda. Coco just stares. Rapi? Gasps Privity. What do you think you're doing? And what's with that ridiculous cute outfit? Rapi stares away in embarrassment. Wait, began Privity. Don't tell me. You're actually trying to flirt with the commander? Rapi has no response. That's true, she just admits. Privity is stunned by the answer. You can't be serious. Are you messing with me? Cried out Privity in frustration. Rapi doesn't respond. Until she does. Yes. After Aide steps in and manages to calm Privity down, Rapi leaves the maid cafe. Anise, Neon, calls in Rapi. Is this really the right thing to do? She demands. Of course, said Neon. The tougher the training, the better. Standing firm and saying yes, even when the other person is completely losing it. Will be an experience for you, Rapi, that you couldn't trade for anything in the world. Rapi is in disbelief. Where's Anise? She demands. Anise? She's got a sudden stomachache, so she's lying down for a bit. It's nothing serious, so don't worry. All right, let's move on to our next stop, she begins. Rapi now heads over to the police station. Oh, you're here to deliver the burgers, right? Asked Query. Yes, said Rapi. Thanks a bunch. You can leave them here, replies Query, not really seeing very well. Miranda, Polly, lunch is here, she calls. Rapi just stares at Query. Query tries to squint back. You could just put them here, she suggests. Rapi doesn't respond right away. Alright, she says. Query stares for a moment. Rapi doesn't know what to say. Did I do something wrong? Asked Query. Yes, said Rapi automatically. Query is stunned, shocked. Wow, that was quick, said Polly. Huh? Oh, it's Rapi, began Miranda. Rapi? Asked Query, suddenly realizing it wasn't a burger delivery person. So, what brings you here? Asked Polly. Ah, since you're here, want to grab a hamburger with us? Asked Polly. All right, said Rapi. Okie dokie, have a seat, said Polly. The hamburgers aren't here, stated Miranda. Polly blinked for a moment. Query, didn't you say the hamburgers were here? They came, stated Query. They really did, but the thing is, it was Rapi. Polly looks in confusion. Yes, we know Rapi's here, stated Miranda. That's why we're planning to have the hamburgers together, but they're gone, stated Miranda. Rapi doesn't know what to say. Miranda thinks for a moment. The hamburgers have been stolen, she comes to a realization. Rapi, did you happen to see the culprit? Yes, said Rapi automatically. Miranda is shocked. Could you describe their appearance for me? Well, she began. Polly just stares at the situation. Query, what on earth is going on here? So, the thing is, she begins. A case, cuts in Novel out of nowhere. I can smell a case. And oh boy, is it a tasty one, like a hamburger. Novel, perfect timing, cuts in Miranda. Someone just stole our hamburgers. Unbelievable, an outrageous crime that cannot be forgiven. But have no fear, Novel is here. For the sake of your lunch, I shall catch the culprit this very instant. Got it. It was stolen just a moment ago, so there's no way the culprit could have gotten far. Novel and Miranda head out of the station together. What in the world is going on? Asked Polly in confusion. Polly follows them out of the building. She stops. Rustle. Wait, could this be it? Polly picks up the paper bag lying in front of the police station entrance. Yes, this is the bag from the store we ordered. Polly frowns. Yeah, that's what I meant to say, cut in Query nervously. I'm sorry, said Rapi. Looks like the culprit has returned it, declared Miranda. Novel came to her own conclusions. The culprit must have panicked the second they saw me show up. Yes, that's right, agreed Miranda. Polly wasn't buying it. Let's just eat, she said, tired. Rapi nods. Okay. A short while later. Anise starts laughing. So, Rapi, was the hamburger any good? Yes, it was, she answered. Now that we're all fed, let's train hard all through the night. Oh, and just a heads up, Neon overdid her abs workout, so she's having a cramp for a bit. Following Anise and Neon's orders, Rapi continues to roam the outpost, carrying out all sorts of missions. This is harder than fighting raptures, stated Rapi. Doesn't that mean the training is going well? Asked Neon. Damn right. Train like it's the real deal and vice versa. Isn't that how things work? Began Anise. Well, I'd say that's enough training for now, stated Neon. What do you think, Instructor Anise? Ahem. Honestly, you're still not quite there yet. But, given the special circumstances, I'll let it slide and count this as a completed training. Wow, congratulations, Rapi, stated Neon. Congrats, added Anise. Rapi just stares. Alright, let's meet at the hotel. Okay, we'll do a final check right there, then call for Master, added Neon. And the instant he opens the door, you'll lie on the bed, began Anise, and show him that pillow with a bashful girly look. It'll be the chef's kiss, she squealed. Then we'll go get a room ready for you. Bizzed. Seriously? Finish your sentence before cutting the comm link. Rapi lets out a small sigh, then heads toward the hotel. Creak. Anise? Neon? Are you there? Asked Rapi. Rapi looks around the empty hotel room. So, you finally arrived, began a mysterious voice. Creak. Bang. Rapi jumps up. The assassins of the Big O, began Guillotine de Mephisto. The one who seeks the life of I, Guillotine de Mephisto. Guillotine suddenly realizes who she's talking to. You're Rapi? To think the faithful hand of partner is actually an assassin of the Big O. Yes, replied Rapi. No, that's not what I meant. Guillotine blinks a moment. Wait, that outfit. Surely not. You've already disposed of partner, she accuses, after beguiling them with such a guise? Rapi is speechless by the accusation. She seems to think this can actually entice someone? I suppose that alone counts as progress, she mumbles to herself. What are you muttering to yourself? Demands Guillotine. Ah, partner, I shall avenge you! Bang. Guillotine stops. Guillotine, so this is where you were hiding. Ingrid walks in the room and sees the scene before her. Her eyes settle on Rapi, not knowing what to say. Rapi feels as though she had been caught by her mother. Good work, said Ingrid. Guillotine, come with me. Clatter. Rapi lets out a frustrated noise. And runs out after Ingrid. Instructor, this is a misunderstanding, she begins nervously. I haven't said a word, said Ingrid. It's just, she continues. I can roughly guess what's going on, stated Ingrid. Misunderstanding? Demanded Guillotine. Ingrid, that one is an assassin from the Big O. She's already taken out partner, and now it's my turn. Silence, demanded Ingrid. Oh, Guillotine sobs in embarrassment. Continued Ingrid, looking at Rapi. A soft laugh escapes Ingrid as she takes in Rapi's outfit and the pillow she's cradling like it's something precious. When offense proves difficult, switch to defense, advised Ingrid. Draw the enemy out, bait them into attacking, then counter. Not bad, very tactical. Rapi stares. That said, I really have no idea why you're wandering around while dressed in that. Rapi has nothing to say to Ingrid. It's for training, she replied. Training? Asked Ingrid in confusion. Rapi fills Ingrid in on everything that went down earlier that morning. Could the side effects of your core be impairing your cognition? Wondered Ingrid aloud after a moment. I know that makes no sense, stated Rapi. That was a joke. There's no chance of side effects like that, answered Ingrid. In any case, try whatever you can. At the very least, it's better than doing nothing. Thank you, Instructor, said Rapi gratefully. Once Ingrid leaves with Guillotine in tow, Rapi connects to Anise and Neon through the comlink. Anise, Neon. I've arrived at the hotel room. Okay, cool. But, change your plans. Just head back to your room for now, okay? Right. And... sorry. Rapi is confused. Where did that come from? It's nothing, stated Anise. Just hurry and come. Rapi is even more confused now. The door opens. Oh, hey Rapi, you're here? Asked the commander. Rapi blinks in confusion. Commander? She asks, shocked. I heard from Anise and Neon, the commander continued, that they've been teasing you. Rapi looks away shyly. I happened to overhear them calling you to the hotel earlier. That was way over the line. He gave them. So I gave them a stern talking to. Don't worry about it. Command. Well, you've had a long day, huh? Continues the commander, cutting her off. Ah. I press a cold water bottle against Rapi's cheek. So much for a rare day off. You've been through a lot, Rapi. The commander continues, oblivious. So make sure to rest well, even now. Rapi smiles. The moment I try to lift the pillow I've been holding close all day, she thinks. Something cold brushed against my cheek. Rapi sighed in relief. The commander hands me a cold water bottle, saying I've worked hard. Even though it's cold against my cheek, somehow it feels warm. Today is the day I become a yes woman. So really, there's only one answer left. I look into the commander's gentle eyes, and as I return his gentle smile, I finally say it aloud. Yes, my commander. The end. Alright, that was a fun little story, narrated by me. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the narration, and I'm now going to collect all of the rewards. But before we say goodbye, let's close up the video with a nice, nifty little theme song that we got from this. Loading, loading, loading. Well, I hope you guys had fun. This was a great little video, and I will see you next time. This is Golden Note Games, signing out.